Okay. Any pains or injuries for you guys before we start? Good? Okay. All right, good morning, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal, and the payment information is on the bottom of the video. Of course, you can find all of this on my website as well, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab. It is a level 2, level 3. Please make sure that if you're working with any kind of special conditions or injuries, that you do modify or skip poses altogether. That is not appropriate for you. Just being mindful never to create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries if you can. All right, let's sit up tall, everyone. And if you need to elevate, sitting up on a block or a blanket, please do so. Palms face up, fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And with the eyes closed, start to center the breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Three Oms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into your thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vashtan, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up again. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back, opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And take the chin back to center and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. And then extending the legs forward, separating your feet, hands are supporting to either side of you. And turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. Back to center again. Switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins and take the opposite shin on top, the other crossing of the legs. So this is your non-dominant side. Inhale, arms up high, extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back up again, legs forward, forward fold. You can grab your feet, ankles or your shins. Take it back up, keep the left leg extended. Step the right foot down. Take 1 fist distance between your right foot and your left leg. Left hand to the floor, right arm up, reach forward, grabbing the foot. Inhale, lengthen, square off your shoulders. Exhale, fold. Take it back up. Keep the legs as they are and twist to the right. Take it back to center, counter twist to your left. Square back to center, switch sides. Right leg extended, step the left foot down. So make sure that you give yourself 1 fist distance between your left foot and your right leg. You want to keep your left shin vertical to the floor, okay? Right hand to the floor, left arm up and fold. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are, twist to your left. Square back, counter twist to the right. Back to center again. Soles of feet together, knees apart, and let's take some butterflies with your knees to open up the hips a little bit more. And then forward folding in Baddha Konasana, draw the heels in closer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now, if you want to press your elbows to your inner thighs to get more hip opening, go ahead. Inhale, release. Come back up. Take the legs together. Swing the legs back behind you. Down dog and start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. All right, take it back to stillness and down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Inhale, kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Exhale, right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch the left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior 1. Take the back heel to ground down, arms up high, and extend. Elaine, back heel comes down for warrior 1. So take the back heel down like that. Yeah, warrior 1. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, right hand to the inside of the foot or elbow to the knee to modify, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank, and then lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. On the exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have it in your cobra. All right, if you need to modify and bend the elbows, take it lower. And gently start to release all the way down, and then child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. And take it back to down dog, hips up high. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in towards the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm to touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. On the exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, hand to the floor or elbow to the knee to modify. Right arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. And then again, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension of your arms if you have it, in your cobra. And lower all the way down. And again, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. And down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee, and flip the dog. Roll on to outside the left foot. Drop the right foot back behind you. Flip it back around, right leg up. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Fallen triangle, right leg over to the left side and extend. Flip it back around, right leg up. Right knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Right hand to catch your left wrist, extend, side bending to the right. Back to center, switch hands, extend, side bending to your left. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze up. Bow forward, devotional warrior, crown of the head to the inside of the foot. Inhale, take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Triangle, lengthen the front leg. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left arm up. Inhale, come back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee, and flip the dog. Flip it back around, left leg up. Left knee to the outside of the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Fallen triangle, left leg over to the right side. Lift and reach your right arm forward. Flip it back, left leg up. Then left knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Stepping the left foot forward, warrior one. Left hand to catch your right wrist. Extend, side bend to your left. Take it back up. Switch, extend, side bend to your right. Back to center. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the opposite thumb on top so it's your non-dominant interlacing of your hands. Lift up, gaze up. And then bow forward. Devotional warrior. Inhale all the way back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Triangle. Lengthen out the left leg. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Right arm up. Inhale all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in towards the nose. 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick it up again. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to outside of the right arm. Your choice. Stay here and hold of 3 push-ups within your one-legged crow positioning here. Once you've done 3, kick the right leg up, 3-legged dog, and then right knee comes into twist. Hold it there, or same thing, push-ups. Once you've done, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Step to the right foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the right hand back behind you, left arm forward, and bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. One more, draw back and twist. Stay twisting to the right, and then lean the torso forward, left elbow to outer right knee, and twist. Inhale, come back up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left palm facing down and reach forward to the front of the room. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. If your shoulders are tight, stay here. If you're taking the full bind, dip the right shoulder lower, wrap the right arm underneath your right leg to take the full bind. Release. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Extended triangle. Left palm face down, reach forward. Sean, reach your left arm forward. Good. And pyramid. Left hand comes to the floor. Frame your right foot with your hands. Square up your hips the best you can. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Revolve it. Left hand down, right arm up to twist. Extend the right arm forward. Extended, revolved. And then half bind. Right arm up and behind you and twist a little bit deeper using that resistance of the right hand to your lower back. Then bend the front knee, circle it up into reverse warrior. And then 3-legged vinyasa, hands to the floor. Raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Keep the right leg up. Inhale, come forward, 3-legged plank. Exhale, 3-legged chaturanga. Release both feet, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose, 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee to the outside of the left arm and touch. Either stay here and hold or 3 push-ups. Once you've done 3, everyone raise your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Left knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Stay there or 3 push-ups again. And when you're ready, kick your left leg back up. 3-legged dog. Step the left foot forward. Warrior 1. Wrap the left arm back behind you. Right arm forward and bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting to your left. And then lean the torso forward. Right elbow to outer left knee and twist deeper. Inhale, take it all the way up and around. Reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right palm face down and reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. If you're then ready for the full bind, if you took on the first side, repeat it on the second side. Release. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the front leg. Extended triangle. Right palm face down. Reach forward. When the right hand comes to the floor, frame your left foot with your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding over your left leg. And the right hand stays down. Left arm up to twist. Extend the left arm forward. Extend it revolved. And then half bind it. Left arm up and behind you. Use that resistance and twist even deeper. Then bend the front knee. Circle it up into reverse warrior. 3-legged vinyasa. Hands to the floor. Raise your left leg up. 3-legged dog. Come forward. 3-legged plank. Exhale. 3-legged chaturanga. Release your feet. Up dog. Exhale. Down dog. 5 deep breaths in down dog. So Vicky, I kind of think if you shift it over here, you can see me better, right? So you want to do that, you can see me better up at the front, okay? All right, much better. All right. Draw the knees down, take the feet down, extend the legs forward. Grab the back of the legs, shift back toward the sacrum, raise your shins, and balancing here. Once you have your balance, extend the arms forward. Now, if you tend to round your spine and chin toward the chest, I want you to think about lifting your chest, leaning the head back, so that the spine becomes one straight line. So you want to come back to a more neutral position with your spine if you can. And then when you're ready, on the inhale, lengthen your legs. On the exhale, bend the knees, almost touching down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Stay here, low. Extend the legs forward. Draw the knees in. Extend the legs forward. Draw the knees in. Extend forward. Draw the knees in. Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Come back up. Reset. Once you balance, this time heels together, toes apart, bending at the knees, let the knees open. Hands together in prayer. On the inhale, lift. On the exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift, lower. Lift again, stay here, and then extend the legs, and then bend the knees. Extend, and bend, extend, bend, extend, and lower the legs all the way down. Raise the arms up high. Exhale, reach your hands forward. Try to maintain that lengthy spine with the lifting of the upper back. And then gently, step by step, walk your way forward into forward fold. We'll take about 5 deep breaths here, so take your time. So you can always stop at some point and just kind of breathe into it. And once you get into a more open stretch, you can always go deeper. All right, keep it low. You're going to walk your hands and your torso over to your left leg and frame your left leg. Inhale, exhale. Grab the outside of the left foot and fold. And thread the left arm underneath your right so that you can add a side stretch as you forward fold. So you're stacking your shoulders the best you can. The left arm is to the inside of the left leg. You can take the forearm down for support. You can press your left tricep to the inner left leg for resistance so that you can stack a little bit more. Release your right hand. Again, keep it low. Square back to center. And then walk it over to the other side. Frame your right leg with your hands. Left hand to grab the outside of the right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Then thread the right arm underneath the left for the side stretch. If you can keep the bind at the hand to the foot, take it. If not, just press your right arm to inside the right leg for resistance so you can stack more actively, and just reach your left arm forward. Start to release, square back to center, and then walk your hands in, lifting your torso back up. Hands behind you, but outward rotation, and then lift your chest as you squeeze your shoulder blades together, gently looking up. So taking your back bend from your forward bend. Release, come back to center. Draw the left heel in. Draw the right heel back, creating a letter S with your legs. And then walk your hands over to the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. Stop at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper, bow forward a little bit more. So again, rotation into a forward fold. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs. Exhale, counter twist. Square back to center. Swing the right leg forward and draw the right heel in. You have 2 options. People with more flexibility in the hips and the knees, it's a half lotus before you fold it in to Marichyasana, okay? If you're not taking that variation, left heel comes in first, and the right heel intersects with your left. And again, just like earlier, vertical shin, left hand to your floor, right arm up and fold. And then if you're in the forward fold and you can take a bind, you can wrap the right arm around the right shin, left hand behind you, and fold. All right, so if you have a half lotus, it will be a lot more difficult. So just keep that foot on the floor and just reach your right arm forward. Yeah. It should be straightforward. Yeah. All right, wherever you are, come back up, keep the legs, twist to the right, back to center, twist to left, back to center. Option, arm balance in either your half lotus or just this modified position. You're going to shift forward, right knee to right arm, and pick it up into one-legged crow variation. If you're doing it with the half lotus, it works the same way. Dragonfly, yeah. It is, because most of your weight is on your right arm because of the one-legged crow shape, right? All right. When you're finished, let's break. So re-extend the right leg, re-extend the left leg, and let's forward fold once again to bring your body back into left and right symmetry. All right, so for newer people in the room, again, so that's a perfect example of many different places that you can take this pose, right? If you're not able to take the full balance, you can keep your toes on the floor and just lean your way forward. You can do it as a half lotus. You can do it as a modified, just kind of hooking your foot to your ankles, right? So this is one way, and then this was the other way, right? So this is what I mean when I say there are multiple variations. You pick and choose what is appropriate for your body, and then you move forward from there. All right, coming back up. Let's twist on the second side. Right heel comes in. Left leg goes back. So it's a reverse letter S this time. Then walk your hands over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and fold forward about halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to your left. Square back again. Swing the left leg around. And either the modified variation, right heel draws in, left heel intersects with your right ankle, right? So that is one option. Or if you took the half lotus, it's the right foot to your left hip crease, and then leaning forward. Right hand to floor for support, left arm forward, and fold. And then if you took the bind, go ahead and bind. And it's always about the best we can for where we are, okay? Wherever you are, inhale, make your way back up. Keep the legs. Twist to your left. Back to center. Counter twist to the right. All right, and here's your arm balance. Either keep the modified version, tip forward, and then notice that the right foot hooking to your left heel, right, keeps that foot in place and in a locked position. So you're shifting your weight to your left arm. If you're taking the half lotus variation, it's the right foot to your left hip crease, shifting forward. All right, let's break. Sit back down, re-extend the legs forward. Let's take the legs a little bit wider, about mat width. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. And this time, grab the inner feet or inner legs as you fold. Lift back up. Swing the legs back behind you, down dog, and start to pedal out the legs and walk it out side to side. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Raise the arms up high for high lunge. Of all the poses, this is the most difficult one for me today. All right, inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching up, bending the front knee, warrior 3. Stay on the right leg and start to stand up for your tree pose. Sole of the left foot to the inner right leg. Once you're set with your balance, arms up high. So take your time. Once you're steady, you can take any additional options you like. Of course, you can stay here in basic tree and balance. You can wrap the hands back behind you for the heart opener. You can side bend to your left. All right, for those of you who have additional options you like, take whatever you want. Options could also be ankles to knee. All right, working your way, perhaps into flying crow. I'm a little bit vulnerable on this one, so I'm going to skip it. Good days, bad days, right? Oh, you guys are sympathetic with me today. All right. Let's come back into the tree and then stepping your left foot down. And let's come into chair. So for those of us who took half lotus, taking the chair will help you reset your knees and your ankles. On the exhale, dive forward, forward fold. And the regular crow, hands forward, about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet if you're a little bit taller with longer extensions. And then bending the arms back, knees to back the arms, gaze slightly forward, and tipping your way forward into your arm balance. Now with Vicky, you see how your hands and your feet are really close? If you take your hands and your feet a little bit wider apart, about 1.5 feet, what happens is your weight is drawn back, right? And your elbows are far back here. So what happens is as you shift forward into your tiptoes, you see how the elbows start to line up over your wrists? When this vertical line happens, it's when your toes get light. If your hands are really close here, you're in vertical position, but your weight is still far back behind you, right? So this is key, to have that distance and shift the weight forward. Once you get here, the toes get really light. Try that again. And I think it was a little bit better than before, so keep that in mind. Having that distance really helps. All right, let's make your way back. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon. Left knee comes down to the floor. Now, if your knees are sensitive and you want to take extra padding, you can fold your mat left side towards center to double up your mat. Right? Or if you have other cushioning that you want to take, go ahead. Then start to lean the hips forward, pressing hands into your thighs to lean the upper torso back. And then once you're set, take the arms up, Venus Mudra. I'm going to take a modified version today. All right, if you like additional variations, feel free to take it. All right, here's a good lesson for you guys or anyone at home. Now, if you're lower back is having issues like I am having today, maybe leaning forward into a back bend, right? Might be quite difficult. For me, it is very difficult today. So I'm going to take a modified position. So if you take 90, 90 with your legs, right? 90 degrees, 90 degrees. That will reduce the pressure to your lower back. You can keep the spine at a much more neutral position to take your crescent moon. And then keeping your lower back in a neutral position, maybe take the back bend in the upper back, in the mid back. Right? So this is a way of taking a crescent moon. All right, if you're taking a crescent moon, there are many options. You can do a twist in your crescent moon. If you're binding hand to foot, it is your mermaids. All right, let's start to break. If you're already in your splits, stay in your splits. The rest of us, or if you're ready to come out of it, the rest of us will shift into a half split. Line up the hips with your left knee, flex your right foot, get into the right hamstring stretch. All right, starting to break, step the right foot down. Frame your right foot with your hands, come into a low lunge. Then shift forward into revolved half moon. Left hand forward, about a foot, lobe up to left side. Tip forward to balance. Raise right arm up. And then if you want to take the bind of the right hand to left foot, revolve to Kukutasana. All right, forward folding dragonfly. Take both hands to the floor for support. Left leg goes way over to the right side. Keep the left leg extended and lower all the way down. Then you want to walk that right foot as far up the left leg as possible. Keep the right toes pointing forward, and your left foot is also flexed, pointing forward. Left hand to the floor for support. Right arm forward and fold. Once you have that forward fold, if you have the bind, you can wrap the right arm around the right shin with a half bind. If you can balance here and take the full bind, go ahead and take the full bind. So Elaine, it's good. Take the forehead down to the floor. Elaine, forehead down to the floor. If you can balance, left hand comes behind you and makes contact with the right hand. Okay, stay there. Let me help. Okay, go ahead. There you go. So that's the full variation. If you're able to take the head as a tripod and balance over to the right. No, keep your head to your left, right? And push your way to your right. Yes. All right, take the left hand back down. Let's come out. All right, let's start to break. All right, make your way back up. Pressing into your hands and lift the left leg back up and step it all the way back into Warrior One. Open it up into Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, loop up to right side, and shift it forward to balance. And then for Vicky, if you come to your fingertips will help you elevate the upper torso, and that'll be easier. Good. And then if you want to bind, left hand to left foot, or both hands to left foot, go ahead and take it. All right, start to step it back. So Patricia is taking it the hard way, which is she wanted to balance first before she bind, right? And looking for your foot when you do it that way is much harder. So if you want to bind first and lift, that will be easier. But if you want to challenge yourself and do it that way, that's fine too. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. No, tree pose first. Sorry. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together, rise up, chair. Didn't we do this tree before we stepped it back and then we came forward? First, okay. Okay. And now I'm a little bit confused. Does anybody remember? I thought we came into tree first, right? And then we stepped, and then we came back, and then we came into a lunge, right? We did. Okay. So let's come to forward fold into come up into tree, stepping on the right foot, pick up the left leg. Oh, left foot, pick up the right foot, tree. You know what? You guys might be right. You know what? These guys are right. We came from a lunge because I remember thinking, ooh, this was really hard. Remember? Let's come back to down dog. You see? Bloopers are all included in these videos, right? This is a live thing. It's not edited. Okay, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Raise the arms up high. High lunge. All right, so this is where I said, oh, I felt a little bit, this was the hardest pose I did today. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Keep the arms up. Bend the front knee. Tip forward. Warrior 3. That's how we came into tree. From warrior 3, stand up into your tree. Sole of the right foot, inner left leg. All right, thanks for participating, you guys. All right, once you find your tree, then you can take additional variations you took on the first side. All right, more simple variations could be just wrapping your hands up behind you for the heart opener, maybe side bending, maybe shifting to one side or the other. All right, if you then took flying crow, half lotus, etc. Yeah, and then after we did all this stuff, we came down for a chair and then a crow. And then a crow, we jumped back, and then we took the rest of the stuff. That's what happened. Long sequences. And when I start talking, right, and correcting and stuff. Warrior 3. All righty. Start to finish off your variations. Make your way back up. Step the left down chair. Stay in your chair for a few breaths. For those of us who took half lotus, this is our neutralization. For those of us who didn't take half lotus, this is our strengthening. And then dive forward, crow pose. If you took crow into variation, you can take something. Especially if you did something that was asymmetrical, work on the other side. If you want to go from crow into an inversion or anything else, take it. All right, if you don't want to take crow, you can take a yogic squat. And then also for Vicky, one additional note is, once you set the base up, right? Rather than looking straight down or behind you, you should look forward because this lifting of the head is actually a counterbalance. And so when you shift forward, it acts as like a, what do they call that, cantilever? That weight shifting forward will help. So it also helps you to balance as well because when you look behind you, the weight falls forward, and looking behind you is going to be difficult unless you're going into headstand. So looking forward helps you to rebalance, all right? So keep that in mind. All right, let's begin to make your way back. Walk back, jump back. Chaturanga, dog down, dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon, right knee comes down. So again, take extra padding to your right knee if you need. All right, so the pose normally should be leaning forward with your hips, hands to top of the thighs, and lean the upper torso back with the back bend, right? So I'm modifying today. I'll take the knee a little bit closer into 90-90. Once you're set and you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra, and taking your back bend. And once you have a few breaths in, those of you who took additional variations, work on them again, right? So in your crescent moon, you can wrap hands back behind you again. You can side bend with one arm on top of one leg, left arm overhead, right arm overhead, or go the opposite direction. Or you can bind the two mermaids, hand to foot. Or any other variations you like. Make sure you keep working. Hopefully symmetrically to the first side. All right, Jana, halfway there, almost much better than when you first were trying this one. So you just need more stretch to your quads and your knees so that it slips into your foot, but take your time, right? Yeah, so Elaine, better to use your hands because you're so high up, it's really hard to balance, right? You don't want to pull anything because if you lose your balance, you're going to pull your hamstrings possibly, right? So keeping your hands on the floor and just ease your way into it is the best way to do it. All right, let's start to finish up. If you're in a split and you want to stay in the split, keep it. Those of us who are making our way out into a half split, you're going to shift back, line up the hips over your right knee, flex your left foot going into your left hamstring stretch. Sean has a towel today. Good work. That's good. All righty, let's break. Step the left foot down, tuck the right toes under, coming into a low lunge. Then shifting forward into revolved half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, tip forward, and raise your left arm up to twist. And once you have your balance, if you took the bind, go ahead, bind hand to foot. And once you have the binding of the hand to foot, kick your leg up toward the sky, which will give you more stretch into your left arm and a deeper rotation into your mid and upper back. All right, forward folding dragonfly. You're going to take both hands to the floor for support. Right leg goes way over to left side, and make your way down to a seated position. Then you want to adjust your left foot and walk it as high up the right leg as possible. And toes point straight forward, flexing your right foot. Right hand for support, left arm up, reach forward and get toward the left leg. So lean the shoulder toward the left leg. And once you are folding forward, if you want to take a half bind, left hand behind you, wrapping around the left shin. Now, if you can balance your forehead down, maybe that will give you enough of a tripod to wrap the right arm back behind you for the full bind. Right? Or if you can stay suspended to take the bind and still fold forward to balance, you can do that too. All right, Elaine, let's do the second side. All right, I'll hold here. Good. All right, so the key to the balance is to wrap the arm around the shin. So on this left side, you have to wrap tightly and shift the weight toward your left. Right? And the head can be in a slightly different positioning based on how you balance on here, right? For some of us, if you move your head wider to the right, it might act as a wider tripod, or walk it further to your left so you can lean your weight further to the left. All right, let's start to break. Release your right hand back to the floor. Good, so you can balance. Good. All righty. On the inhale, walk your hands back up with your hands supporting. Lift all the way up and step it back into Warrior Two. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Exhale, Half Moon. Left hand forward about a foot. A little bit off to left side and balancing here on the left side. And once you connect with the balance, you can bind if you want. Right hand to your right foot. Once you have your foot, you can take both hands if you'd like. Good, Patricia. Got it this time. Now, if you're taking both hands, right, it really helps to keep the gaze directly looking down to the floor instead of to the side. Right, because the rest of the movement to the body can take place without you turning the head. You can just look straight down. The stacking of the shoulders and the hips can happen. All righty, when you're ready, break. Step it all the way back. Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the floor. Chaturanga, dog down, dog. Inhale. Left heel up, three-legged dog for pigeon. Left knee in toward the nose. Land the shin to the floor. So make sure you're standing on the shin and the thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees and your pelvis is level. Inch your right knee further back. Walk your hands back. Elongate through the spine. And once you are set, then you're ready to make your way forward. You can stay on your forearms. You can make pillows to the hands and rest your forehead. Continue to stay here in your passive pigeon, or if you like variations in your pigeon, feel free to take whatever else you want. Right? You can stay in that forward fold, and you can twist to the left. So you can lift the torso slightly, thread the right arm underneath, right cheek, right shoulder comes down, and the left hand can come back behind you to bind to the left foot if you want. Or you can twist the other way. You want to lift the torso back up, move your left heel further forward so that the shin becomes more parallel to the front of the mat. Flex your foot. Then angle your torso to the right and hook your left tricep to serve the foot. Hands together in prayer, and you're twisting to the right this time. So Elaine, if you take that left foot and move it further forward. Yes, now Angle your torso to the, yes, now you can hook the foot. Then you want to lift the torso, lift. You want to press into your hands and lift the upper, there you go. Now you don't want to collapse into it. You want to lift your head as well. Press into the arm and lift and twist. There you go. Right, so it's a very active twist if you're going to end up twisting to the right. You want to press your arm into the foot, lift the torso, and twist. Right, anytime we're holding a pose, it's your opportunity to be playful, work on something that you really like, work on something that you are trying to complete, whatever that is. Right? It could be an inversion, it could be an arm balance, it could be a seated pose. All righty, let's take ankles to knee or a double pigeon. Draw the left seat down, swing the right leg around, and center your seat once again. Now, first, fix the bottom leg, which is your left leg. Take the shin parallel to from the mat and flex your foot. Then you're going to take the right ankle on top of the left knee. And then you want to center your seat once again, and you want to line up your shins like two burning logs, one over the other. All right, so for Sean, this is too tight for your hips. Take cross-legged. That's too much for your knees. Take cross-legged. Yeah, just shin over. Yeah, and then make it symmetrical, and then you're going to fold forward from there. All right, if you're taking the ankles to knee, once you set up, you want to elongate through the spine using your hands for support. Come back to center. Right. Right. Set up your legs. And then once you have the lengthiness, then you want to draw forward nice and slow. That's right. Flex your foot some more. Yeah. And then if you have more mobility, you can reach your hands forward to the point that you can take your forearms to the floor if you have that flexibility. Now, if you're just taking a modified version, which is cross-legged, works the same way, to the best of your abilities. So keep your hands supporting and lean forward. Good. Right. This is Kukutasana, right, in Ashtanga. It should be a full lotus, though, but you're not taking full lotus. It's okay. It's modified. It's okay. Yeah, good. So keeping your ankles to knee in your threading of the arms. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's like a variation of that Kukutasana. All right. Starting to break. So you're going to support the right leg, extend forward, support the left leg, extend forward. And then you're going to flex and point your feet a whole bunch of times because ankles to knee, right, that double pigeon is quite strenuous for your knees and your ankles. So by flexing and pointing, you're resetting your knees and your ankles. All right, when you're ready, cross your shins. You can roll forward and walk back, or you can jump back, chaturanga up dog, down dog, or you can flip it into handstand before you make your way back. All right, second side, right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land the shin to the floor. You're in a pointed toe position. You're on the top of the shins. Angle out the right knee, right thigh, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your left knee further back. Make sure your hips are nice and level. And lift up to elongate your spine. And then once you're set, now you're ready to make your way forward. You can stay on your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. And once you have a whole bunch of breaths in and you're ready to take your variations, repeat what you did on the first side. If you stayed steady in your passive pigeon, and keep it there. Right? There's a lot of benefits within your passive pigeon as well. So Elaine, I think the reason why you're struggling is your torso is leaned too far to your right. Your torso should still be straight forward so you can flatten to the floor. If you're too far over to the right, your leg is in the way of your torso so that you can't flatten to the floor. But if you lean it straight forward, you should be able to flatten down. There you go, right? And then you can take the right hand behind you, and you want to stack your shoulders. Twist to your right. Twist, twist. Lift that right shoulder and twist to your right. Okay. May I adjust you again? Okay, so you can take the right hand down, right? Press into your hand. Nope. Press your right hand down. Look to stack. There you go. So now, once you're rested, you want to go. Yes. Okay. Take your time. Good balancing work. When you get there, it's going to be so satisfying. I'm getting my regular knee balance much better, so now it's like really satisfying for me to do that. Alrighty, I think that's a good amount of time. Let's start to finish up. Make your way back up for double pigeon, ankles to knee, burning log, whatever you want to call it. So you want to take the right seat down, swing the left leg forward. You want to center your seat. Move the right heel forward so that the shin becomes more parallel to in front of the mat, and flex your right foot. Then take the left ankle on top of the right knee. Make sure you continue to flex your left foot as well. And then with your hands supporting, you want to sit up tall and actively think about the top knee working down, right? And that goes into your rotations of the hips, right? If you're taking this one, take it. Otherwise, it's a cross-legged. With your hands supporting, inhale, lengthen the spine, and keeping the best of that lengthiness you have, lean forward. Right? If you have more mobility, you can go further forward. You can use your hands in front of you, and then maybe to the point of your forearms down. And then, so for Elaine, this side is a lot tighter. So rather than trying to fold with the knee so high, better to sit up tall and work the knee down. Yeah, then that's actually working your hip rotation, right? Your hip flexors. Because if your knee is high and you're going like this, you're really not doing much. Here, you're actually working on your hips if you sit up tall, right? So this is your work. Best you can. Move if you need. Maybe if drawing so far in is tough for you, take it further out so it's easier for your hips, right? So yeah, right, much better, right? Alrighty, let's start to finish up. So support the left leg, extend forward. Support the right leg, extend forward. Flex and point a whole bunch of times to reset your knees and your ankles. All right. With your legs extended, lower onto your backs. Recline twisting. Hug the left knee in. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. Take the left knee back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other direction. And take the right knee back to center, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Savasana, final relaxation. Toes are turned out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed. Let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in and start to move the fingers and the toes, gently reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. When you take a seat, let's take your non-dominant shin on top, so giving your non-dominant hip a little bit more work to even out with your dominant side. Palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. Again, my name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. And the payment information is on the bottom of the video. And again, All of this can be found on my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again. Be well. See you next time.